Hello everyone, I'm David Fricker, the President of the ICA, and I'm talking to you now to encourage you to connect and to engage with this year's International Archives Week program from the 6th of June to Friday the 10th of June. And this year's theme that we're celebrating is Archives Are You. We are inviting archival and records management professionals and organisations to join us in a virtual international conversation by using these hashtags, ArchivesAreYou and IAW 2022, for us all to talk about what it means to be an archivist and what archival records truly reflect. The stories. Those stories that show the tensions, but also the bridges that archives and archivists create within our profession and with the communities that are represented or indeed not represented in those narratives, in those records. So when we talk about that hashtag theme, that archives are you, we are talking about archivists. Now, archives represent the professional practices and standards of archivists, but they also affect us as practitioners, how we go about practicing our craft of being an archivist. And this stream will be about understanding how archival practices influence what is in or out of the archival record, how our practices reflect professional biases, and how the records impact us with the stories they tell. However, Archives Are You is also referring to you, the people, because the people in the archives, the stories held in the records, are stories of individuals past, present, and eventually the future. So they help us understand who we are and what we want to be, understanding what stories archives reflect, understanding who is in, who is out. Do certain marginalised communities want to be documented in institutional archives? So you in this conversation has many facets. Given that ICA represents the archival profession in the international arena, archives represent partly archivists, our involvement in the selection of materials to be included or transferred to our institutions, our interventions to ensure that materials we hold continue to be accessible, and how we describe those materials so they can be discovered, so they can be used. However, the very materials that we capture, manage and make accessible have an impact on us, the archivist. They change our worldviews, our understanding of the world around us, and us as people. You, in this theme, are also the people that are present and absent in the evidence held in archives. It's the way that the stories of people are told and reflected in records, which are facets of truth and can be contested. It also represents the stories of individuals who shape our personal identities, as well as regional, national, and international understandings. So this year's theme, Archives Are You, in this year's International Archives Week, promises to be a really thought-provoking and engaging series of conversations which are going to help us all think more deeply about our profession and what we offer the world through the way we practice our craft, as well as thinking about the way that we engage with the communities we serve, and I hope the way that we do something to make the world a better place. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to seeing as many people across our community getting connected and getting engaged.